Hello everyone, happy Friday. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. It is Friday the 16th of May 2025. Another week has gone by and we're heading closer and closer to the end of the financial year, which is the end of next month. So it's a bit crazy, so much going on, so quickly this year is flying already. So it's May. We've got the annual catalogue that is now live and active for all people to purchase from. We've also got the online exclusives that are available right now. So there's so many products available that you can go shopping for. They've got a fabulous join offer on at the moment, which is you get $303 worth of product for only $169. So that's the join offer. So if you join my team, you can get that offer. So you just you you become a demonstrator. You don't need to do any selling or anything. You can just be a hobby demonstrator. There's no requirement to do certain things other than just get a set amount of purchases or sales within a quarter. Morning, Sam. How you going? So it's a really, really good opportunity to stock up on your craft supplies, and it's an extra $68 on top of what you would normally get as a Stampin' Up, as joining as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And you know, the starter kit has always been and always will be the best offer in the catalogue that you can get, the best deal in the catalogue. So, and they've made it even better by you get $303 worth of product, free shipping, and business tools for only $169. So it's an awesome offer. I defy you to find a better one. Today I am playing with another kit from Stampin' Up. It is the Loveliest Wishes Kit. And so my brain's already been turning on what I wanted to do. And so I thought, well, I will step up the cards a bit, but I'll show you each of the cards to start with, and then we might just step them up a bit as well as we go. But I hope you're all going well. Hey, Sam, I hope you're having a good morning. I've been doing some Lego this week. I needed a bit of downtime with my brain, so I've been doing some Lego, so I've been enjoying that this week. But let's get into our crafting fun. So this is the kit. As usual, I've already started pulling it out and having a play. Well, not play, but more of a just having a look at it just to see what's in there. So it's the Loveliest Wishes Kit. You make 3 cards, 3 designs, 3 cards of each design. And so we'll make one to start with, and then I might step it up a bit after that. So we'll see how we go. But in here you get some vellum pieces. So I might just pop them out now as while I show you all the elements that are in this kit. So you've got some beautiful vellum, some pre-printed and pre-die cut vellum. So, there we go. So they're their leftover bits. Set them aside. We've got some layers of the cards, and it's beautiful. I don't think you can see the texture. You can see the gold elements on there, but it's got a beautiful texture on the cardstock. Almost like the texture of watercolor paper, but it's not. I don't think it is. I don't think it's watercolor paper. So you've got some square cards as well. So they're going to go with that one, and those 3 elements are going with that. And then you've got some standard card bases as well. So we'll separate them out. Some will go with that one. I think these ones go with that one. You've got the gold foil sentiments. So we're doing the happy. If I can pop them all out all at the same time. I'm hoping my microphone stays up. I did actually charge my microphone this week, so all elements of it, not just one. Oh, the happy goes on that one. That goes on that one. We've got the birthday, which goes with the happy. And then we have a cheers. Where's the cheers? There's the cheers. Okay, so then you've got those sentiments left over. And then we've got these die cuts as well. And these have got the flowers got a bit of gold in the centre. So the colours in this kit is petal pink, soft sea foam, gold and white. Yeah. Don't break it. There we go. So there's our 3 flowers, and they're going to go on those ones. Got these little elements which also go on that one. And then we've got the fern pieces. Okay, so they're out of the way. Cardstock. You've got some glue dots, some dimensionals, a few embellishments, and then we've got our envelopes as well. So, and again, these are all beautifully textured too. So sorry, I don't know if you can, if the camera is going to show me the texture. Oh, there we go. I think you can slightly see the texture on that one. A bit hard when you the camera is not quite as bright as I would like it to be. Anyway, okay, so let's start with this one first. So we'll one piece of vellum, a happy, a birthday, and one card base. So our little instruction sheet. So we've got glue dots on the birthday, glue dots on the vellum, and then dimensionals on the happy. So let's just try and figure out which way is the better way. That way. Okay. So, yeah, okay, that one. So with vellum, you can usually see through the vellum, so glue is important to put it in the correct spot. However, we will be covering up the section where we've put the glue dots. So let's start with this one first. So this one's got a little bit of gold splatter. Or maybe it's going to move over a tiny bit more. Whoops. Otherwise I'm covering up too much of the splatter. And then the happy. So this is a non-stamping kit. It's $25, and you get 9 cards to make. Yep, one. And then the happy, the birthday. There we go. And then I've got my seal. So, oh, actually, no, I'm meant to do dimensionals. Whoopsie. Already mucked up. Dimensionals today. And fold our card base. Yeah. Stick it down before I meant to. Here we go. Okay. So that's our very crooked first card. Oh dear. Let's try that again. Can I stick it? I don't know. Our first card. All right, so let's step that one up a bit. So let's get another set. Birthday, birthday, vellum, card base. So we're going to do the same again. Where'd I put my glue dots? There they are. So we're not going to change too much on this one, but oh, hang on, which way am I going? That way. This one I'm actually going to put a glue dot there, there, and a glue dot there, because that way I can stick that straight down onto the birthday. Yep. Yep. And the happy. And just to step it up a tiny bit. Oh, where did I put them? I had, oh, there they are. I have some gold foil. And so I'm going to mount that on top and then onto the card base. So I'm going to mount it straight onto the gold, and then we can pop up the gold. Oops. So this is the silver and gold foil that we have available, and it's, oh, I could not tell you the price. Try and get this one straight. So that's the stepped up version. It only ever so slightly stepped up, but you can see it just adds something else. It just gives it a bit more of a lift, right? So that's those two. Ooh, make sure I've got my little grid in the shot. All right, so we'll do two of these ones. So we'll do a similar thing. We'll that one. So we'll step this one up as well. This one is, oops, there we go. Just giving myself my little instructions. I might put that one underneath because it's a bit too, oh, they're both shimmery. All right, so we've got our layers. And so these ones, we're going dimensionals on all of these. And then on the flowers, we've got a dimensional up in the center and then a glue dot on the leaf. Okay. So not that one, that one. I've got two little elements there, so let's do this one as well. Cheers. And oh, there we go. That one. And this one's popped up on dimensionals as well. Oops. So that's the standard card. That's the one that they have designed. And then let's do this one. And then I've got another piece of gold foil. So we're just going to use our seal on this. You could use your glue dots that they've provided, but I just like my seal. And then dimensionals to pop it up. There you go. So you've got the standard version and then the popped up version. So set those ones aside. Now, which one's the, yes, okay. So we're going to do the third card now. So we're going to set one aside. We'll keep two and set one of the cards aside. Okay. So fold our card bases. Whoops. That's a bit dirty. This way. And so we have our sentiment that's going to have glue dots on it, which I'll put somewhere. Where did I put them? Just there. They're hiding from me. The sentiment's going to have glue dots. The vellum has glue dots. That way, okay. And then the fern has dimensionals. Okay. So flip that one over. Line up over our vellum. The sentiment goes over the top. So these are fairly quick and easy to put together, as you can see. And this is quite elegant. And then we've got our little embellishments. Okay, so that's our first one. So let's assemble our second. And see what we can do to actually enhance it. So this one I haven't actually thought about what I want to do to enhance it. So I could bring over, a strip of gold and just enhance it that way. I could do a full piece of gold, which I feel like is a bit too much. The other thought I had was I can actually do some blending brush in the background. And so I do have, I've got my soft sea foam. And I did have a blending brush. Where did I put them? There they are. So, but because I'm not 100% sure, I want to test this out. So I'm just going to grab a piece of white cardstock. I'm just going to grab a piece of white cardstock and just have a bit of a play really quickly before I commit. To doing the yeah, I think that's adding some extra colour. So I think I like that idea. And I do wonder whether I still do the gold. I think I'll bring a piece of gold underneath. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so I've got a strip left over. So let's go to our real card. Oh, a bit shiny and stuff. That might be too much now. Oh no, I think that's okay. But I'm gonna put a strip of gold along there. And then trim that off. And then we can just glue that down. There you go. So that's the stepped up version of that card. Like I've got my little embellishments as well. Oops. I lost one. There we go. So they're the that's the standard, that's the original version, and then the stepped up version. I like that. Actually, yeah, I don't mind that one at all. I think that's quite cute. A bit of stepping up with a bit of ink. And I've just used the soft sea foam and I've just used the gold foil. So something really simple just to step up. You can use whatever gold foil you have or gold anything you have. You could do heat embossing straight across if you want. So just something a bit different. Just stepping it up from what we originally get given. All right, so the next one I wanted to do was actually attempt a scrapbook page. So let me get myself a bit sorted for that. I'll move them right out of the way, I think. So these are the elements I have left over. So I'm not sure what to do about the happy and birthday. I could still use them probably. And I've got my little fern and vellum. And I've got my daisy. So do I do a scrapbook page or do I change them up significantly? Just do the cards again and just change them again. I don't know. I know. I'm going to change it. So I'm going to chop off my ferns to start with. I have got a piece of 12 by 12. There we go. I've got a piece of 12 by 12. So I've got that to start with. Whoops. There we go. Have I paused? No, I'm good. And I wanted my gold foil, I think. I've got my 12 by 12. I've got a bit of gold foil. So I think I'm going to do an inch. Oh, I'm going to do an inch and then I might do a bit of inch and a half, I think. I've got my little elements. My flowers. Sorry, I'm out of shot. Hang on. Oops. Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm still working it out in my head as I go. So I've got a couple of card bases. So let's chop that one down. Hang on, that's 4. So if I go 4 1/4, which is exactly what that is, that's 1. Yeah, okay. Cut the 2 card bases down, and then I still have the square and the square card as well. Okay. Yeah. Ah. So I've got a layer, sort of figuring things out as I on the fly, which is always part of the fun, isn't it? Oops, wrong colour. I'm hoping this dries. Yeah, it's drying. Okay. And this one, I'm going to bring out some petal pink. So you could actually do that with the card. You could actually put that underneath. You could make that into your card as well. So adding extra. So you could quite easily make that a card as well, with your card front card base. So, but we're not doing that. Let's start. I think I'm gonna glue these down first. I need to just stand up. Sorry if my head's in the way. I don't mean to put my head in the way. And then my little strip as well. Okay, so I've got my gold. I could actually just do, I'm going to do some colour on them as well, I think. So I think they're basically my photo mats. Actually, yeah. So when I was first having a think about the embossing, sorry, not the embossing, the scrapbook page, I was thinking maybe I could actually utilize some of the negatives for the cards. And I think I can actually do that. I'm very, very careful. So I'm going to cut out the daisy. And then the petal pink. Ooh, I like that. I'm getting a bit too much over there, so let me see. Oop. Oh, I'm liking this one. It's always funny when I surprise myself going, ooh, yes, that works. I didn't really need to cut my cards in half. I wonder if yes, okay. Because I've got a bit of ink. Whoopsie, there's another one. Because I've got a fair bit of ink on that one, I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. And then I'm going to put that there. Do I colour it in petal pink? Make it a bit different. I think I will. There you go. So I've got that so far. Still got possibly my photo mats there. And I could cover up my ink spots there. So I could do a happy birthday. So I could be making this for my daughter. Have a couple of little photos. I might do 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. That's 4 1/4. No, that's 4 1/2. Woo! Let's go 4 1/4. So that could be my journal piece. What size is that? Yep. That can be my little journal piece. I am liking this page now. Not too bad for someone that doesn't scrapbook very often. Nope, I need a dimensional on that one. Okay, so I've got that. That's what I have right now. And then I still have these elements. Oops, hair in there. Still got those elements, which, let's go, do I pop them underneath? I may not actually need them. Let's glue this one down. And there we go. I actually think I like that the way it is. I may still use them on those elements as well. But for the moment, I think I'm quite happy with this page, the way it's turned out. And so obviously what I've done is I've actually just used the mask to create the flower. Let's just move things out of the way. And I've got my little embellishments. There we go. Sometimes less is more. All right, so that is my scrapbook page from the Loveliest Wishes Kit. And then we've got stamp pad. Excuse me. We've got our cards. So our standard card and then our stepped up card. And then again, standard card and stepped up card. And the third one, standard and stepped up. So I'm really quite pleased with how they've turned out. They've, yeah, that's quite nice. I hope you like them. I think they've, yeah, So that's what you can do with the Loveliest Wishes Kit. You can create step up the cards, and also create a scrapbook page using some of the leftover elements. And I could probably do a banner across here that basically says 18th birthday, because I know Lizzie's got her 18th birthday party tomorrow night, so we might do a couple of photos, and I might use that as her scrapbook page for her 18th, and we can sort of do a bit of journaling as well. So, and if I really think about it, I might step up and like do a second page, but at this point in time, I think I'm happy with what I have achieved with this kit. I think this it's adding a bit of foil, gold foil, bit of ink to the cards, and I think it turned out really well. Quite pleased. I'm quite pleased with that one. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me. I hope I have inspired you to get this kit and do some creating with it. It's I first saw someone created a card with adding some gold, which I actually already thought about. What was her name? Her name is what's her name? Got her YouTube channel open. Create with Tina. So Create with Tina. So have a look at that. It's just I just saw what she did, and I went, I can step mine up. And then I thought, like adding the where is it? Adding the sponging, the blending brushes underneath just a bit of ink underneath, just to add a bit of extra color, and also adding the gold strip across for the fern card. I think that's very simple and very easy. Anyone could do that. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. We've got a busy day tomorrow, doing some cleaning and sorting and stuff, getting ready for a party. And it'll be an 18th. It'll be a great night, and I hope you have a great weekend. As I said, don't forget to, if you're not already a demonstrator, join and become a demonstrator, because it is an amazing deal right this month till the end of May. $169 for $303 worth of product of your choosing, and it's an amazing deal. And don't forget, check out all of my events coming up. I have a come and play day next Saturday, 24th, I think. And then I've also got a scrapbook class that I'm doing on a Friday night. So I think it's the second Friday of the month. We're doing a scrapbook class, and it's a certain kit every month. So watch out for advertising of that one. I'll be posting that one, and you can have a look at that. And we run through one of the workshop kits together, and do all the cutting and stuff together. So it's a great time just to laugh and chat and craft together. So I hope you'll join me, and I will catch you again next week. Yes, next week. I hope. Who knows what the week brings? It's just things just are changing constantly at the moment. So, but have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.